In a world where laughter was king. When everything you know was wrong.
We are fighting the fake news.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's set some boundaries with a spoiled control freak. Is that why you're doing this? Well, then get your shit together. All your shit. So it's together.
In a few hours, she'll probably be sane enough to work herself into some sort of towering Jesus-based rage at the hazy recollection of being seduced by some kind of cruel Samoan.
I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans.
Who are these people, these faces? Where do they come from? They look like caricatures of used car dealers from Dallas. And sweet Jesus, there are a hell of a lot of them at 4:30 on a Sunday morning.
Oh, I've missed that so much. I've missed that.
It's been a long time. You should
Been a long time.
We shouldn't have left you without a dope podcast to step to, right?
Well, but it's been a long road getting from there to here.
It's weird to do the dudes from Dallas. We may at some point change the name of the show. I don't know.
Why?
We probably won't because I'm lazy as shit. But
Same here.
I'm not actually in Dallas anymore and haven't been for almost 3 years, but we've discussed it.
He joined a cult and moved out to California.
I did not join a cult. I don't know how that ended up in the lore of the show. I've been trying to unwrap this for a while now.
That's what you get for taking time off.
It's horseshit is what it is. A cult. Just because I wandered through the desert naked to get here. That's not a cult. I'm here now. I'm as normal as everybody else.
Finally made it.
I'm as normal as everybody else in California.
That's a real low bar. Let me tell
yeah.
you, you're setting the standard high there.
Believe me, I know. I'm here every day. But anyway, the point is that there's no point in changing the name of the show.
I mean, we don't even really call it dudes from Dallas anyways. Usually we just say the dudes.
Well, that's the deal, right? It's the dudes. This is kind of the backstage. I think Rob's going to post this. Rob, are you going to post this at some point?
Fuck yeah, I am. Oops. Do I need to bleep that? No.
I don't know what you're going to do. Rob is pretty much the executive producer of the show at this point. So in some ways, I will drive the activity because I don't know how to shut the fuck up.
That's true.
But on a more business-oriented sort of thing, business, the thing that Rob does for us is the business stuff. He's going to tell me what to do. Oh, he's been waiting for that for a long time, by the way. So I'm glad we can finally be here.
Look, there are very few things in life that bring me joy. This show was one of them. So,
well, and I'm actually, I got to send you a picture of what is happening in the studio right now on my side, because I don't have any of the cool fucking neon shit or posters. I'm going to have to fix that clearly.
Oh yeah, man. Temu has become like a good friend when it comes to like these little neon things.
I know you guys have cats. Have you bought any of the, okay, so the artwork and stuff is cool, but have you bought any of the appliances on Temu?
No.
And I say cat because I've been looking at one of their, robot litter things.
Yeah.
The Lobo. Yeah. Basically, you know what I'm saying?
Not brave enough to try the appliances or anything yet. I did buy like an outdoor sprinkler thing that hooks up to to the hose. So I'm going to try that out.
Let me know how it goes.
I'd just be curious.
It feels like I've heard good things. It feels like I've heard bad things about Temu. I know I've seen the ads and the cat thing looks cool.
I'll say this. It's very hit and miss. There are times where like whatever you get. Yeah. I mean, it's cheap and you expect it to be cheap. You expect it to be.
What are you doing over there with that cat?
He decided he wanted to move. And of course, whenever
you're showing his butthole to the camera.
He shows his butthole to the camera.
He looks thrilled about it.
He's an asshole.
Yeah. All right. He fits right in, doesn't he? He fits in with the show. That's all we can say about it.
But Temu, the quality is often shit, but hey, you're not paying very much for it.
Yeah, but I want something that works. I don't want to have to do this shit over and over and over again.
Well, it'll work.
Do you know what I use right now for a cat litter pan? Okay, here's my whole tactic with the cat litter. I've owned cats since I was crawling with them, basically. The technique I stole when I was working at a club in Dallas. I stole. I don't know. It ended up going home with.
You borrowed.
Creatively acquired is what I like to say.
Reappropriated.
Yes, I gave it a loving home. I would use it. And it's only a dish pan. So, I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. It's like a Rubbermaid dish pan. But it makes me laugh because it's been with me for half a dozen years, at least. And it's the legitimate litter box. It's a Rubbermaid, thing you carry dishes or something in. And I just ended up with it. And so that's the first part. The second is I don't scoop cat litter. That's peasant work.
Neither do I. I will just pick up the pan and I will grab a trash bag and I will just throw the stuff in it, close it up, and put another one in.
See, and that's why we're friends, is because without any discussion whatsoever, you and I have the exact same technique for dealing with cat shit, which is I'm not going to go digging through it.
No.
I'm not going to sift it. Believe me, a 20-pound bag of Tidy Cats is $10, right? That'll do 3 litter changes. I'm not that broke to want to go sifting through cat shit. I don't know who these people are, but if I could upgrade the situation with one of these electronic cat litter machines that just puts the poopies in a little tray underneath, and you could pull the tray out and it's got a bag in it, and you toss the bag, I would pay for it. But I don't want to have to go through building this little thing and then
so you're gonna have to put work in to get the thing put together and then set it up for it to do the thing. And now the best way to handle it is get a wife or husband or boyfriend, somebody other than you to do it. That has been my key to success.
My luck here. My luck here is that it's exactly what would happen, and I'm still cleaning the cat shit. And now we got more cats and birds, and there's a fucking bunny hopping around. I don't even know what the bunny shit's in. That's my luck. It would be great. But then you gotta, if I got married, then you're cleaning up baby shit on something. I don't know if it's baby animals or baby people, but I feel like marriage is just a lot of animals. I feel like you can back me up. I mean, right or wrong, I feel like marriage these days is just about the shit.
Yes, it is just about the shit.
We do not have any. Well, Rob might have it. I can't speak for both of us here. I have nothing to offer here other than stupid stories and whatever else.
That's what this show is.
Rob might have something in the way of show prep that he wants to get to, but the main purpose.
That's something that we could save for a future episode. It's good through November. Okay. But
we're not organized. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, the fact that I'm not, listen, it's 7:30 here. The fact that I'm not in the bag tonight already is a fucking miracle.
Well, look, Mrs. Rotten said that the best episodes and the best shows are the ones that we just do off the cuff, because it's not like we can't bullshit and just talk about something.
When we were producing shows, like together, there was this phrase that got used for Good Talk Radio, the raconteur. It's just a French word for storyteller, is all it means. That's where that's where we're good. You just want to listen. You know what? Here's the deal. I get paid to read books that you can buy.
Not very much, but you do get paid.
You know what? Blow it out your fucking cake hole.
Hey,
you gotta start somewhere. It's a retirement plan. As long as no, you're not. In fact, the last book that I did, I put probably 80 hours into it. It's sold 5 copies.
And how much of that goes to you?
A third. I've maybe made $50 total on it.
But on that one book?
It's a hustle. Yeah. But 80 hours at $50? Bro, I could go walk down the street with my pecker hanging out and make more money than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I can make more money than that.
It's what is it? It's $8 to look at it. It's $9 to touch it. It's $10 to watch me touch it. I'd probably make the $50 just to have somebody tell me to put it away.
Yeah, probably.
Either that or get. Well, no, it's San Francisco. I don't think I would end up being picked up for that at all.
Yeah.
Sell up depending on which neighborhood I did it in. You know what? Hey, let's think about this.
I bet you if you went out to Marin County, there's some people that would really touch it and pay a lot more.
I'm thinking if I just wandered down Folsom Street, somebody would pay me to do. Okay, so we went out last weekend.
Would somebody pay you for the Dutch rudder?
No, we went to Folsom Street. I was with a friend of mine. We went to Folsom Street in San Francisco. It's the bear and leather and gay bar neighborhoods. Well, so there's several. In San Francisco, there's gays everywhere, myself included.
It's like the world headquarters. It's like the capital, the founding city.
They've tried to move it other places. It always ends up back here. We are the kind of the spiritual center of the homoverse
of the gays.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to look at San Francisco, there's two big neighborhoods really for the gay bars. You go to the Castro, or you could go to Folsom Street. And so for Labor Day this weekend, we went to both. Looking for karaoke in the Castro. It got canceled, unfortunately. I just wanted to go sing. But we started out in...
Whoa. What were you going to sing?
Ooh. I don't know. It kind of would... it just depends on how drunk I got. To be honest.
Okay, let's say you're 2 sheets to the wind.
I can give you my heavy rotation. Definitely going to sing some George Michael.
Okay.
Definitely. Freedom 1990.
Oh, okay.
Because when you shake your ass, they notice fast. That leather jacket, and he's not in that video at all. If you go back and look, that's kind of the whole point of the video. Is he's like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna not even show my face." But there's all these super hot supermodels. He blows up the jeans and all the stuff from the Faith video, but he's not in it at all. Anyway, I'd sing that.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but you're not going to do Wham. It's just going to do Faith.
Yeah, Wham's not really. It's fun, but it's 80s pop bubblegum junk. Not to say that George Michael wasn't 90s pop junk. But if you're a fan like I am, he has quite an eclectic catalog, and those are just the ones that are fun to sing. There's a lot of other stuff that he does that I really like, that I think is very...
My cousin was heartbroken when she found out about George Michael. About his...
That he died or that he was gay?
That, the second one. I mean, she was heartbroken that he died.
That he was gay.
Yeah,
okay.
Because, I mean, she wanted to jump his bone.
So did everybody else.
And I'm thinking, hey, Lee, that's not going to work. Sorry.
Yeah, well, anyway. So there's that, and then what's the... God, I hate him. No, I don't hate him. That's not true. And I don't... You know what? I got to look.
Wait, you're going to hate sing at karaoke? I hate this guy, so I'm going to perform one of his songs.
No, I'm resentful. It's not that's it. I'm just resentful over other people's success. Because you're just like, dude, I could have done that. I could have done that if I was skinny and fucking talented and all these
skinny
things.
And talented. Notice the operative word there. Talented.
Wow, that hurts my feelings.
No, I'm saying that you're obviously thinking that you're not talented enough to be able to do it.
That's correct. That's why I have to get drunk to go out there and do it. And in fact, the name that I'm looking for, I cannot find it. I can see his face. It's a Brit. Sam Smith. That's the name.
Oh,
Sam Smith. I like to do a little Sam Smith. Yes, I think. I think so. Yeah.
I thought he was doing the whole weird.
Yeah, that's also true. You can do
like
both.
Zemzy, we. I don't know.
Anyway, so we couldn't sing the karaoke because the karaoke got canceled. So we're in Folsom Street. and we hit up a couple of these bars. And Folsom's like the Leather Bear kind of part of
The
town.
kinky clubs.
Yeah. A little too much.
Come on. No, yeah, come on.
So
tell the
we were
audience.
we were having a drink.
Share with
and
the audience
we
what
were
we
having
talked about yesterday.
we were having a drink, my friend and I, and he sort of got elbowed out of the way by this bald leather bear daddy. I think
Mhm.
I think you can be all of those things.
And
And who
bald
got
leather
down on his
daddy-
knees and was,
Uh-huh.
sucking some dick, right? Like in the bar.
I like how you're just like sucking some dick.
I'm weirded out by it. And we talked about it, my friend and I. We talked about it. I don't quite get it. I think there's a lot of people like me that just don't quite get it. I'm not offended by it. I'm not going to do that.
Now,
I'm
one
not going to
question
let
I did
anybody
have,
else.
was it a younger guy or was he older? Like based on your age?
Older
Or younger?
older than me.
Oh, well then he just had zero fucks to give. Got it. Okay.
Well, from what I saw, he was giving a few fucks anyway. He had a few left to give.
A few
for
mouth
sure.
fucks.
He was giving some mouth fucks, right? No, but like I said, the whole thing is it's very strange. It's fascinating to me. But I didn't stay very long. Part of it is because I don't snort cocaine. So, and I'm 40 plus years old, so I'm not out at midnight no matter. I mean, if I'm still up at midnight, there is a problem. Or I took a really good nap. It could be either thing. I'm at that point, right? Where it's either
Hey, I'm with you.
you got to prepare for these things. I don't want to be out. I don't. Nothing good happens after 11 p.m. anyway. And
what's
so
funny is that it used to be 2 a.m. that nothing good happened after, but now it's as we've gotten older, it's become like, oh, nothing good happens after 1 a.m. or nothing good happens after midnight. And now it's 10 or 11 o'clock. And
I think back to being a kid. I mean, just out of high school or whatever. Dude, the fact that I'm still here is a miracle. The stupid shit we were doing, just
you and some
frankly,
other people I know.
A lot of it is driving when we shouldn't have been driving. There was a lot of that going on.
Well, how else are you going to get somewhere?
Can't leave your car.
Exactly. And this was before Uber.
Right. I mean, no taxi cab's going to take you.
No.
Anyway. So it was I don't know how we got onto this. It was interesting. But I went home and I made sure to tell my friend to wash his hands before he went back to his hotel room.
Yeah. That's a good safety tip.
Teamwork, safety first, then teamwork, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well,
okay. So since you talked about your Labor Day weekend, let me talk about mine, when was the last time you went to a movie?
Oh, it's been forever. The Wolverine X-Men thing is happening right now. And so I've been trying to catch up and watch like the prequels in the series so that I don't go to the movie and just have no idea what's going on.
Dude, you don't need to.
Oh, well, that's fair enough.
You really don't need to.
I felt like it was a prudent move. And I also had a little bit of free time, and that's easy entertainment. But it's been forever. I don't even know if I could tell you the last movie I went to.
Okay, so would you say post or pre-COVID?
Oh, definitely pre-COVID.
Okay, so you remember the behavior of people in movie theaters pre-COVID, right? They were on their cell phone, they were talking, they were doing some loud stuff. You would have people sneezing and coughing and everything. And then for a little while after COVID, that shit stopped. Everybody was too freaked out to either go to a movie or they would just be really cautious about what they were doing inside the theater. All of that amended behavior, gone. It is out the fucking window now. We went to go see Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend, and in Plano, we went to the Ritzy Theater in Plano. We drove from BFE to Plano to go see this movie.
You'd expect all them fancy fuckers up there in Plano would know how to act.
Yeah. So we get in there, and
your mama teach you?
we sat in the XD theater where the chairs like vibrate and move. So it's like an added dimension to the movie. It's
getting
actually
some
really cool.
Getting some extra D while you're
Exactly. Get some XD. That's right. I think that's why they called it that. So
no, I actually think the extra dimension you mentioned before we started being filthy was probably accurate.
Yeah,
I think you nailed it. I think you nailed it the first time, is what I'm saying.
Dang it. So we get to our seats and we're sitting there, and the preview thing is going on, and then all the trailers. All of a sudden, to our right, a group of people come and they sit down in the seats next to us, which, I mean, there's enough room where you're not on top of each other. You're not really close to each other. You have plenty of, arm room and leg room and everything. The chairs recline. So, but there was one person in that group who smelled. Just smelled. And like, unfortunately, they were sitting next to the wife. They were sitting next to Mrs. Robinson.
Oh, well, she said something.
Oh, she kept looking over, and she was like giving her the eye and the look like, hey, what the hell? You stink. Then she moved to the seat.
Like body odor or like...
Yeah, but the thing is, like, okay, so it smelled like, okay.
All right. Did she have a medical condition?
No, because it wasn't that kind of smell. But like, if I can smell it, it's bad, because I can't smell anything. I have no sense of smell.
Well, you smoked for a long time.
That's true. So it just, if I can smell it, it's really bad. And it was like rotten eggs and sulfur. And I'm thinking, what in the world could cause that? And I'm thinking
was her vagina disgustingly dirty or something?
She didn't look dirty. That's the thing.
Weird.
The woman did not look dirty at all. But since I couldn't see her face, and Nikki could, as we were leaving after watching Deadpool and Wolverine for the third time, which now has the wife all about in sync and bye. Who would have thunk a 20-year-old song is now popular once again because of Deadpool?
It's because of the dance, the little dance. That's the only part that I've seen.
Yeah,
and then the fucking dog. The dog is being used heavily inside. I don't know what relation to the dog. I don't remember.
Dogpool.
That's why I gotta watch the thing before I go, because I don't know.
There's no reference to Dogpool beforehand.
Oh, they tell
you. Okay. No, they tell you exactly who's who and what's what.
I'm saying. Well, that may be true. They may tell you exactly what it is, but you can understand my apprehension over the subject.
Yeah.
Say dog pools in the lore. It's part of the lore. I would feel like a shit. Be like, whose dog? What is this creature? What did you do to the dog?
And then you'd have some nerd sitting next to you going, God, you just don't know, do you? Loser.
Maybe that's why she came in smelling like rotten eggs. She wanted you to keep keep the nerdlingers away from her.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, it was very, very pungent, very, very smelly, and it just ruined the entire movie going experience. Like, I couldn't eat the snacks. I couldn't drink it because I was just like trying to just close up as much as humanly possible. I was barely breathing. So as we left the theater and we got in the car and we started talking, we're like, okay, what would cause that smell? And I'm thinking meth. Because I had the wife say, did she have sores around her mouth, like around on her face and everything? She said, well, they weren't exactly sores, but yeah, she did have some discolorations and everything. I said, I bet you she's on meth.
I'll bet you.
But I'm going to ask the audience out there, what would cause somebody to smell like rotten eggs and sulfur? I'm thinking meth.
All right. I did see a bad movie one time. It reminded you reminded. It was Avatar. It was like Christmas.
Which one?
The very first one.
Oh, okay.
And it was like Christmas time, and we were the last showing, and my friend Joel and I had been drinking, and so we were in the movie.
Surprise.
Yeah, well, we were just a little toasted. It's Christmas, toasting the holidays. And they shut the air conditioner off in this 3D movie.
Oh, no.
It was
what were y'all drinking?
Oh, hell, I don't remember. Peppermint schnapps, maybe. Anyway, it wasn't the smell so much as it was the collective warm, moist body heat of a theater filled with people.
Yeah.
It was so humid that the 3D glasses were fogging up. It was disgusting.
And you didn't just get up and walk out and just say, hey, what the hell? Give me my money back, you bums.
I mean, you're invested at that point. It's a long movie.
Are you? Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean,
would you?
Go on.
Okay.
James Cameron can wait to get your money.
Hey, Rob,
okay?
hey, Mom, how come you didn't walk out while the girl's smelling like sulfur? Shut up. Because want to see the movie. I paid for the ticket. I'm taking the ride. It's just kind of a stinky, smelly, sweaty ride. I can shower. It's not the first time I've been to a farm. I can shower later.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if the 3D glasses are fogging up, I mean,
well, you take them off, you wipe them on your shirt,
but then you're missing valuable 3D time.
Oh man, you sound like a bitch right now.
Hey, sometimes
you just do it.
Sometimes you got to be.
You know what? This generation is soft.
What generation is that? Because I'm not that younger generation. That's
shit. I don't know. Whatever. This is the generation that you can't suffer through a 3D movie with foggy glasses or a stinky meth head next to you.
You can suffer through it. You just don't want to. That's where I draw the line. I can suffer through it. I just don't want to.
Here comes the meth head. You gonna write me a war? You know that was a war song. Here comes the rooster. You gonna write me a war song?
No.
Then you didn't have it that bad. Okay, but I do, and I I'm kidding. That's gross.
Yeah,
have a little wash. Can people just do us all a favor before you go out into public? Can you please wash your shit? I don't think that's a big thing to ask.
Just wash your ass.
Seriously, you can't smell you,
but everybody else can.
Able to. If you're doing meth, you probably can't smell much of anything.
No, you really can't.
Just assume you're a stinky, smelly meth head. Hey, listen, you had the money to go to a movie. I'm assuming you didn't steal it. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. Yeah, I was going to go on this rant about how you got the money to go to a movie. You could at least go wash your ass, but I just. The premise fell apart in the middle of the rant.
Well, the XD seats are more expensive than your regular matinee ticket. So whereas you're paying like, what is it, $9.50 or $10 for the matinee ticket, you're paying $20 for the XDs. So you're paying more money just to be in there. So why would you not wash your ass?
Did somebody bring the meth head?
Yeah, she was with her
So
group.
that's the other thing. You are responsible for your stinky ass friends.
Yes, absolutely.
If I'm going out with Rob and he smells like butthole, I'm going to tell him you smell like butthole. Get the fuck out of my truck until you wash your stanky ass.
Exactly.
And I would expect a similar sort of treatment if it were me. Be responsible for your stinky friends. Don't bring them to the movie and expose them to the rest of us and expect. You got lucky, stinky meth head in Plano, that Mrs. Rotten and Mr. Rotten didn't let you have it right there in the theater. They are good people. I am not. I would have embarrassed you. Be grateful that you're being given this opportunity to mend your evil ways.
Now, the people on the other side, to the left, decided that they were going to be on their cell phones the entire movie. And they decided that they're going to have the screens up to its maximum brightness.
See, that's when
they're going to be holding it up to where they're basically like filming the movie.
That's when you go get the big soda, the thing, right? Snatch that like a fucking weave and toss it in the soda. What you going to do about it?
Well, Mrs. Rotten was
well, no, it is Texas. That does get
the face.
It's Texas. That kind of shit does get you shot.
Yeah, but she was about to go punch him in the face, but then like she finally like emoted and like gestured enough where like a parent with that group noticed and said, "Put the phone away." Started kind of smacking the kid around, saying, "Put that away." Okay.
All right.
But why? Movie etiquette, people adhere to it.
You expect people to have etiquette on anything? Are you kidding me?
I know I expect too much of people.
Have you? I mean, I know you drive at weird times,
yes.
But you've been in a little bit of traffic. People are etiquette. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're asking too much. Okay. So, this was basically just a freaking test of the technology.
And guess what? It works.
I think it passed. I'm actually pretty impressed by all the things that are happening here.
We got the little scrolling thing down at the bottom. Got the little logo in the corner.
And since Rob's going to post this, we will promise to have a more cohesive plan. Now, it never works out to be what we want it to be.
Yeah, we never actually adhere to the plan. We usually just kind of get sidetracked
basically
by something.
The whole thing that we do is we're going to start here. We're going to probably end over here. And I think I want to hit this point and this point and this point along the way. And let's just see what happens. And sometimes we get to those points. Sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
The fun is in the adventure of the travel, right? It's like we don't know where we're going to end up. I mean, you've heard about the fact that Mrs. Rotten almost got into a fight at a movie theater, gay blowjobs. Like, there's just been a lot in this. And
Labor Day weekend.
We had an entire conversation about cat litter.
Yep, absolutely. And
where
else are you going to get that kind of quality entertainment for free? Mind you, for free.
We talk nothing about anything of substance. Did we even get to the tool time chick? We did. We talked about that too, right?
No. See, I was actually going to say, so Mr. Nick Wilson Vicious over there, covering up his face like he's Wilson from Home Improvement. Which,
I just have
if you don't know what that show is, go look it up.
This is a very small space, and my face is very.
Would you
large.
say that you're in a closet or in the closet?
No, I mean a closet.
Oh.
Closet. Look, closet. See, that's how closet. But it's okay.
You just can't wait to get out of it.
It is warm in here.
Ah.
How do we wrap this up? Do you have the outro figured? What do we do on the end?
We have no outro. What are you talking about?
Can I just do this then?
You son of a bitch. See, I was trying to, we were going to talk about the tool time chick because you were under a mistaken premise that there were 3 when there were only 2. And now you're just, being a douche.
Well, like I said, I got other things that have to be tended to this evening. So unfortunately, my time is spoken for. I guess you could talk some more without me.
Why would I want to do that? Because I'm
listen, it's been 3 years. You've had your opportunity. I mean, the only thing I had was the password to the email account. You didn't have that.
Yeah, that's true.
We had, no, you did though, didn't you? Yeah, I changed it. I changed it this weekend when we were talking about getting all this going.
Yeah, the password that I had wasn't the correct one. It was, I guess it was an old one or something. I don't know. But hey, we got the RSS feed reestablished because Libsyn had actually shut it down.
Good.
So we got that rocking. We got the YouTube page set up again. So that's good.
We got Facebook.
We've got the Facebook. The only thing that we don't have is the website because we have to pay for that domain again, which I'm going to roll it into a business account. So we'll get the website up and running in the next couple of weeks.
Rob just wants to post softcore porn.
Absolutely.
That's really why he wants the website back.
Absolutely. And all sorts of softcore porn.
It's been a dry season over there.
Yeah.
All right. I really do have to bail.
You're not kidding. Well, that's going to do it for us then.
Yeah. Are you going to clip there's some clip-worthy clips here?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know what you're going to do. Like I said, my job is to show up and be pretty. Yours is to do the business.
Yeah. And okay, if you have to show up,
it's a perfect time for you to
at least show up and be pretty. Okay.
It's a perfect time for you to turn and go to me. And that is why you fail.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I was saying.
Got to get with it, man. It's the movie. The people are literally here just for a stream of consciousness filled with movie references and comic shit. I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know why they are here, but
okay. So where are you in your X-Men and Deadpool viewing? So I can anticipate when you will actually go see Deadpool.
I got to the one with Wolverine and with Liev Schreiber and
X-Men Origins.
Yes, that's the last one I watched where they're out like were they brothers? No, friends. They are brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers.
Okay, and then he had to kill Liev Schreiber at the end.
He didn't actually die. He didn't kill him.
Ooh. Maybe I need
He
to
let him
watch
go.
it. Maybe I need to watch it again. That tells you where my head's at with all this stuff. All right, I'm out.
Okay, real quick. I gotta say just one last thing.
right.
About that particular movie.
Okay.
It was actually not a terrible movie right up until Deadpool. Right up until the end when they revealed
I did not
Deadpool.
like that part. Oh my God. I asked somebody, God damn it, I gotta go. I can't do this with you right now. I'm so mad about that whole thing.
Well, you gotta let it out. Otherwise you'll forget.
No, I had to ask somebody about it. I was like, I don't understand. What was this? And he goes, oh, that wasn't Deadpool. That was Weapon X. And I'm like, no, it's Deadpool.
Wolverine Weapon X, you dumbass.
No, what did he call him?
He called him the Deadpool.
No, he had another name for it though. What's the name of the weapon? Make me do this right
Weapon
now.
11.
Is it Weapon 11? We sound like
because
idiots.
Wolverine was the last piece of the puzzle for the Deadpool.
Right. Thank you.
Weapon
Right.
11.
Yes. So that's who he thought he was. And I'm like, no, he says it's Deadpool's alter ego. It's part of the team. And he makes this comment about, I finally shut your fucking mouth for good or whatever. And it's like, it's right. That's the character.
Yeah. And Wade Wilson. Wilson is Deadpool.
He's got laser arms and no mouth. And he looks like a jellyfish. Like, like that translucent sea creature thing and has nothing to do. Didn't they just invent that out of whole cloth for the most part?
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Oh my God.
Because there was nothing from the comics or anything that led to that particular incarnation. They literally just did it for shock.
I'm told that they came up with a way to make it better in the multiverse. In one of the Deadpool movies, they acknowledge it. So I will I'll endeavor to investigate that and get back to you because this is bullshit.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Well, that's going to do it, man. We're out. Enjoy yourselves.
This has been fun. Come back and hang out with us. See you later.